Yo. Ay. When something cool happens, that's a motëm moment. You had a cool experience, that's a motëm moment. Conceptual epiphany, that's a motëm moment. Breakfast with Tiffany, that's a motëm moment. Brave matador, that's a motëm moment. Yo, anytime you're not bored, that's a motëm moment. Okay. Hashtag.
Yeah, I recall I was in the countryside. There were some young goats grazing on the local herbiculture. One of the goats somehow procured an electric guitar and began to rip Jimmy Page's solo from Hurdy-Gurdy Man by Donovan. And I thought, this is such a motëm moment. Hashtag.
I recall I was in a Taco Bell. I had just procured a scrumptious 7-layer burrito, and as I was about to take my first sultry bite, I was hit with a brilliant fuchsia epiphany. I decided to follow up said bite with a hit of Scotch bonnet pepper hot sauce that I had in the trunk of my car next to piles of thrifted clothes and a few pairs of Jordans. As I retrieved the hot sauce from my trunk, which was beneath a pile of clothes and between a pair of Jordan 4s, I thought to myself, this is such a motëm moment. Hashtag.
I recall I was cruising the Pacific Coast Highway listening to Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers when I spotted a giant condor soaring over my car, and the condor was wearing vintage Moncler and really wanted to go to Flint, Michigan. I knew so because the condor kept saying so. I thought about this occurrence long and thoroughly over a therapeutic bait, and then had a conceptual epiphany. This is such a motëm moment. Hashtag.
I recall I was taking a walk in the woods when I was approached by a deer wearing a tuxedo and a monocle walking on its hind legs. The deer was sipping a dry martini. The deer immediately inquired what I thought was an example of great music, to which I replied, big motëm music, but of course. To which the deer replied, quite rightly so. Quite rightly so. And then the deer took another sip of its martini and sauntered off into the woods. I thought to myself, this is such a motëm moment. Hashtag.
I recall the longest mountain hike I ever did. I hiked to the summit of Mountain Cablisqueso. It took 4 days. When I reached the peak, there was an old wise man there. I asked him, "Why are you here? And what is the meaning of life?" All he replied was, "Listen to the wind." And I thought to myself, this is such a motëm moment. Hashtag.
I recall I was faux chilling with some people who were pretending to be chill. Then I went solo dolo to relax and meditate by the lake. As I felt the lake breeze across my skin, I noticed subtle calm ripples across the surface. Briefly, a turtle emerged and slyly winked at me. I thought to myself, this is such a motëm moment. Hashtag.
I recall I was swimming in a secluded lagoon when an alien ship appeared from the sky above the secluded lagoon, and 7 aliens beamed down from the ship to the shores of the lagoon and beckoned me to swim over. As I approached the shores of the lagoon, I heard a faint sound of utterly brilliant, sonorous music. As I emerged from the cool waters of the lagoon, I realized the aliens were listening to big motëm music. But it was big motëm music I had not heard before. Apparently these aliens were from the future and they had been listening to the 456 mixtape, by which motëm...
What's going on?
Hold on, I'm doing a demo. By motëm, which will be out soon, courtesy of Gebbz, Steelo, and Boutique. And I thought to myself, this is such a motëm moment. Hashtag.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to Harriet. No, you talk to Harriet a lot. How could I know?